Hello, friends. Now, England versus India series has ended, and whether the result is 2-all or 2-1, that will be decided by ICC. In my video, I will be giving you my report card of the English players in this series, in which I will be telling you about their batting and bowling stats and also give them my ratings out of 10. And I will be dividing all the English players into three categories. First category will be of players who gained in this series. Whatever position they had in the team before the start of the series, they consolidated it and gained some points. And second category will be of players who lost their position or lost some points from this series. And third category will be of players who neither gained nor lost from this series. So first of all, let's start with those players who gained some points from this series and consolidated their position. In this list, the first player is Haseeb Hameed, their opener. He scored 140 runs at a batting average of 28. He made 250s in this series, and he got a chance as an opener. And even though he didn't really perform that well, but still England was struggling to find a decent opener. So I would say his performance has been okay, and England will continue with him as an opener in the next test series also. So I will give him ratings of 6 out of 10. Then second player in this list is their captain Joe Root. Joe Root was the top scorer of the series. He made 564 runs at a batting average of 94. He made 3 centuries and one half century, and he was the best batsman in the series. However, as a captain, also I would rate him that he couldn't take the advantage or go ahead in the series as captain. But I would say his captaincy was not bad. Maybe he didn't get the support from his other batsmen. So as a batsman, I will give him ratings of 10. And as a captain, I will rate him 6 out of 10. So overall, his rating for the series is 8 out of 10. Then third player in this list is David Malan. He made 106 runs at average of 35.33 with one half century. And even though his performance was not spectacular, but I would say his performance was more or less similar to Haseeb Hameed. England was struggling to find decent batsmen in the top three. And with his performance, England will give him more chances to consolidate this position. And I will give him ratings of 6 out of 10. Then next player in this list is Ollie Pope, their middle order batsman. He played only one match and scored total 83 runs at average of 41.5 with one half century. And he too will be getting more chances. His performance was good overall. And my ratings for Ollie Pope is 7 out of 10. Then number 5th player in this list is their bowler and bowling all-rounder Ollie Robinson. He was the highest wicket taker of the series, including both India and England. He took 21 wickets with the 2 5-wicket hauls at a bowling average of only 21.33. In batting, he failed. He scored only 45 runs at average of 7.5. But due to his excellent performance in the bowling department, I will give him ratings of 9 out of 10. Then at number 6 in this list is Craig Overton. He played 2 matches and he took 8 wickets at bowling average of 21. In batting, he made 43 runs at average of 14.33. In one of the match, he performed really well and he failed in the second match, but he was a newcomer and overall he has still returned with really good batting and bowling stats. So I would rate him 8 out of 10 for this series. I think England will be happy with their find of Overton, and Overton will be getting more chances. So these are the players. This is the list. Again, you can watch on the screen those who consolidated their position. Haseeb Hameed, rating 6. Joe Root 8, David Malan 6, Oli Pope 7, Oli Robinson 9, Craig Overton 8. Then we talk about the list of players who lost their position or their position got weak in the series. In this list, first of all, is Dan Lawrence. He was dropped from the squad after his poor performance. He made 25 runs in the series at average of 12.5 only. My ratings for him is only 1 out of 10. Then Johnny Bairstow is in this list. He made 184 runs at batting average of 26.3 with one half century. He also kept wickets in one of the matches. I would say that he really disappointed England because much was expected out of him. He was one of their experienced player. He looked good, but he didn't convert his starts into big scores. So he is in this list. I would say he has lost some points from this series. My ratings for Bairstow is 6 out of 10. Then third player in this list is their another wicketkeeper batsman, Jos Buttler. Although he kept really well in the series as a wicketkeeper, he was top class. But batting wise, he failed. He made only 72 runs at batting average of 14.4. So when you are playing two wicketkeeper batsmen, Bairstow and Buttler, then both these batsmen have to perform as a batsman also. So due to his failure as a batsman, I will give Buttler ratings of only 4 out of 10. Then in this list is Moeen Ali. Moeen Ali with the bat made only 83 runs at average of 16.6 only. And in bowling also he failed. He took only 6 wickets at a high bowling average of 49.8. So I would say Moeen Ali really disappointed England. England expected a lot out of Moeen Ali as an all-rounder, but he has disappointed in this series. And my ratings for Moeen Ali is only 3 out of 10. Then there is Sam Curran. He scored 74 runs at a batting average of only 18.5. And in the bowling, he took only 3 wickets at a very high bowling average of 79.3. So I would say Sam Curran was an even bigger failure than Moeen Ali. Sam Curran was their man of the series in the last tour when India toured England in 2018. So much was expected from Sam Curran, but due to his poor performance, Sam Curran had to be dropped. So I will give him ratings of only 2 out of 10. Then there is Dom Sibley. He made 57 runs at average of 14.25 only. And due to his poor performance as opener, he was dropped. And now it seems that it will take a long time before he makes another comeback. He will have to score a lot of runs in the domestic circuit. My ratings for Dom Sibley is only 1 out of 10. Similarly, Zach Crawley, another one of their opener, he made only 33 runs at average of 16.5. So my rating for him is 1 out of 10. He also got dropped from the squad. Then Stuart Broad also is in this list. He played only 1 match, but he failed in that match. He took only 1 wicket at a bowling average of 88. So due to his poor performance in that match, his ratings is 1 out of 10. So you can see on the screen the list of players who lost their position in this series. Dan Lawrence, ratings 1, Johnny Bairstow 6, Jos Buttler 4, Moeen Ali 3, Sam Curran 2, Dom Sibley 1, Zach Crawley 1, Stuart Broad 1. Now we will talk about players who neither gained from this series nor lost from this series. There was no effect on their overall position. In this list, first of all, is their opener Rory Burns. He made 183 runs as opener at average of 26.14. He made 2 half centuries. So even though his performance is looking below average, but England right now is struggling for openers. So overall, his performance has been average, you can say, considering the standards of English team, considering they were really struggling for openers. So I would say that he wouldn't lose his place. His position remains intact. And my ratings for Rory Burns is 5 out of 10. Then second in this list is James Anderson. He took 15 wickets with one 5-wicket haul at bowling average of 24.67. His performance was good, but I would say not excellent. He has been a legend. So considering that he has taken more than 600 test wickets, I wouldn't really put his performance as top class. It was okay. It was good. So he is in this list. Then number 3 in this list is Mark Wood. He took 5 wickets at average of 28.4. So his performance was also average. My ratings for Mark Wood is 6 out of 10. Then Chris Woakes is in this list. Although his performance was really good, but he is their main all-rounder, and this was expected from Chris Woakes. So he has been put in this list. He hasn't really improved or lost in this series. He made 68 runs at batting average of 34 and took 7 wickets at average of 19.7 only. So I would say his performance was perfect, but this was expected from him. He is one of the best all-rounders of the world. My ratings for Chris Woakes in this series is 10 out of 10. Then in this list are 3 more players who didn't get a chance to play. So there is no ratings for all these 3 players. These players are Jack Leach, Sam Billings, and Shakib Mahmood. So you can see on the screen again who are the players who neither gained from this series nor lost. Rory Burns, rating 5. James Anderson, rating 7. Mark Wood, rating 6. Chris Woakes, 10. Jack Leach, Sam Billings, Shakib Mahmood, no ratings. So that was my report card for the English players. So do share your views about my report card. Okay, friends.